feet at the Masters. Girl, you know you a bad. Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, caught the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. Another day in the USA. Just another day in America. Kids from my hood look up to the system set us up for failure. I just want to make enough to pay dividends, then invest in black businesses. They teach us to hate what we see in the mirror, but it can't break our spirit. They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money, I count stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, caught the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream.
What week is this?
We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them.
Week 13, holy shit.
Somebody call for the queen.
I never killed anybody, but I got something to do with that. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him to the hunter, like he trying to move it up. It was like lemon in the mouth.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Detroit Lions. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. Play. Hey, 20. Tight right.
Now it's the Boise State alum, Jay Ajayi. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Tannehill now to get to Ajayi.
What is that, Tannehill?
Do a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard. Here's Ajayi. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
He might go for it. You never know.
3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This will be a critical call.
They run for and he's able to get the first before he's taken down
for 11 yards.
36. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now it's Ajayi. And unable to get downhill there, so take this up to about the 37. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Let's go, get set.
They'll try the air now with Tannehill. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
He sets to fire, and he fires one that's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. The first carry here for Ty Montgomery. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
That's what we'll call it.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
To throw is Stafford. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. John Brown. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are going to take a first quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that makes the score 7-0. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
Just 3 tight ends. Every time.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Drops it off to Ajayi. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Everyone's got 4 down.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Over the middle.
Give me an animation. That's so
and he's
weak.
able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a 1st down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Hey, 20.
On 1st and 10, Tannehill. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. Samson Abukum in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Oh, man, Samson.
And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He's going to sling this deep, and this is going to be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick, and he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They'll come up now with a clock showing 3 seconds to go here in the first. After the interception, here's Stafford. Throwing right, and that's complete. Back live now to begin the second quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's the Rams with a football to get us going, and they've got it here with a first down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. He'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. That one goes for 24 yards.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6.
Red zone opportunity. Actually.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. On the move to his left.
Oh, take the sack.
To him, a sack.
Want a little more room.
9-yard line. Sean Lee able to get in there and drop him for a 2-yard loss. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Ooh, nice. What do we got here?
He'll get it up the middle.
Run dot.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Ty Montgomery with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Tannehill. He couldn't quite
should have
hold
been
it.
picked.
Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Seems like this defense, especially the secondary, has really been contesting about every throw in this first half.
Remind me of a good half-court defensive basketball team. Every time a pass is thrown, they're right there in good defensive position, able to affect the play.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman, and his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake, after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception that he threw.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Caught, Safarian Jenkins, right side. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice, easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Hey, tag 50 left. 21.
On 2nd down, here's
Oh
Stafford.
shit, wrong button.
He's going to dump that off to his running back,
That's okay,
Montgomery. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Stafford going to come up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game.
The wrong button. Ooh, what was that? Oh. Deep ball. John Brown again. JK.
Now it's Stafford. He gets it complete to Harris. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards on the play. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line.
Set. 180. Ready. 10, 10. Ready.
A give. This is Montgomery. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Set. 250.
Well. Oh, blitz the middle and...
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 11.
That is okay.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
21. Set. 180.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up 1st and goal.
Yeah, it does.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2 minutes remain here in the first half. We'll come back to Ford Field after this. Here's 1st and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. Now a play fake, and it's Stafford. Able to fight through one tackle. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. No gain, and it's 2nd down. If you're going to pass down here, you better get that in the end zone.
I agree with you totally, and as we both know, the field's already condensed. There's just not a lot of space, so you've got to create some by getting some people downfield into the end zone. If you want to throw it short, you've got to have some movement, some room in order to do that. That one didn't work.
Oh, thank you.
They'll run for it with Montgomery.
Oh, okay.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Ty Montgomery with his 13th touchdown of the year and second of the game. And the Rams add on to their lead. Tavecchio to add the PAT. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and that makes the score 21-0. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Detroit getting set to go now. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off around the 37. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Radar.
First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Set, 280, 21. Give me radar.
Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. Left side complete, Safarian Jenkins. And he'll go down at the 28.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end.
Selleck.
Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Whatever. Oh, thanks for that line shift.
They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Nope, let's go back.
Set, 280, 21.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's to the 10. This will be caught inside the 10. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Throwing is Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. As his guys are in for 6. And the Rams add on to their lead.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And Detroit getting set to go now. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that
I would have given
portion
a
of
free
the sheet
safety
that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Yeah, it was.
Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Hey, Waiting! Tiger.
2nd and 10, Tannehill once more. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Chad Williams, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Chad.
The Lions on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Tannehill. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left.
Let me go for it if you want. I don't care.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. The final shot here before the break, Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. The Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. That'll be taken in the end zone. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
Couple
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Or the adjustment to the adjustment. Never know. Got a little of everything. 280.
3rd quarter starting with a run from Montgomery. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
57, ready? Set, lady, 21.
Play action. Stafford. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Larry Ogunjobi coming up the middle, gets him there for a loss of about 9. And with a 3rd and 13 here, the defense in a dime look.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Lady, hey, 22. Hey, tag 50 left. Hey, go here. 11, 0.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And he finds Safarian Jenkins. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield.
Really? Really? Did we just see that? That's a big catch, one-handed, I might add, to pick up a first down.
I was going to say, on third down for the defense, it's one thing to give up a reception. You just got to shake your head on a one-handed catch to pick up the first. Handoff comes to Montgomery. Powering his way forward. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And this time, not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down. Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Set, lady. Big 20, big 20. Hey. Rock it. Light.
Stafford. That is caught at the 7. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Austin Safarian-Jenkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams have got it on cruise control. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So we get a look at the Lions offense as they get ready for their first possession of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Let's go, get set.
On second down, here's Tannehill. And the hit jarred it loose.
Oh, head stick.
It's incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Throwing on third down, Tannehill. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And last time out, another touchdown, and I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? Who? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
They'll try to get something going with Ty Montgomery. Great move by Montgomery. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
And that run was what a lot of people call an explosive run. Gave them good yardage, solid yardage. They feel good about the whole thing, and they did it behind a 2 tight end set. It's always interesting to watch what offenses want to do with the 2 tight ends. Sometimes they line them up together for a power set. Sometimes they put one on each side of the line of scrimmage to balance things out. No matter what, though, when you see 2 tight ends on the field, your first thought is to think of run. In this case, the offense was able to run successfully.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Hey, go here!
Stafford on first down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Omaha, ready to move. 21.
They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the ball. So keep it in the hands of those runners. Keep it.
Hey, tag 50 left. Like 7. Set. 180. Jumbo, set.
On first down, Stafford here. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Fourth touchdown pass of the game for Matthew Stafford. And the Rams just continue to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Tavecchio. And that will extend this big lead. Tavecchio now to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. And Detroit getting set to go now. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come on the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working and call more of that.
On first down, Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran a wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Montgomery. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Trail right, 22. Check it out, hey, give me
On second down, Montgomery. And an alley to run. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Ty Montgomery, 27 yards. And thanks to the interception, the Rams offense cashes in for 6. Tavecchio good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more.
Oh, here comes one of those. Oh, I don't know what happened.
Tavecchio now to kick this one away.
Sick.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans, clean money